Okay, so Filthiest Fish left a comment on my channel saying your thoughts on SummerSlam, Bryan Danielson, Raw, etc. Please. I'm guessing you wanted a video, so here's a video. SummerSlam. I didn't watch all of SummerSlam. I started to watch it live, and I think I watched it for like close to an hour, and I was just like really bored, to be honest. I mean, like, I wasn't really anticipating it that much, and let's face it, it was a one-match show. The WWE were just focusing totally on the main event, and that's just how it turned out as well, because the main event was pretty good, I thought, kind of reminiscent of like the Hart Foundation versus USA, a Canadian Stampede, but not at all really, because it didn't have the heat of that match, although it did have some great moments. But yeah, so I didn't really watch the title matches at SummerSlam because I didn't care, didn't really have much of a reason to care. I know Undertaker came back and looks out of shape again, oh well. And yeah, the main event, obviously the main talking point is Bryan Danielson walking back, and I didn't really expect that at all, no. And it made me happy to watch it, definitely. And I was glad that he looked strong in there, and he like lasted like to like the final two on Team WWE. And I thought that with Cena winning it for them, like, doesn't really matter too much. Nexus still looks strong, didn't they? And they probably are like one of the smartest built groups in history, really, because they're like very rarely outsmarted, and well, they have yet to be outsmarted really, apart from then when Cena won. And I'm sure they will get their win back at some point, judging by the build they've had. Yeah, it was great to see Bryan Danielson in there, and it was really good to see, like, I know it's like not good kayfabe wise if you're a fan of Bryan Danielson, but see the Miz like come and interrupt it for him. I'm so glad like that feud is gonna like carry on, because it's got to carry on, because it was something good that was there, but like got abruptly taken from us, all with like the Nexus angle as well, which is also kind of a good thing, but is something I've been a bit mixed on, to be honest. And yeah, watching Monday Night Raw, I know another thing that like really got me mixed on is like seeing how rubbish and green some of these people in Nexus are, and like you could totally tell from like their single matches. I mean, sure, we know Wade Barrett's good, Skip Sheffield's quite a good power guy, Heath Slater is just too fucking floppy and annoying. For me, he has the feeling of how I felt about The Miz back in like 2006, early 2007, where I'm just like annoyed by everything he does, and it's not in the good way. Now The Miz is annoying in a good way rather than a bad way. But yeah, Heath Slater's just a dick, and I thought that Wendy's reference Cena did towards him was pretty funny. Cena was on a roll, well, the writing team was on a roll for Cena then. And I'm sure like people think, oh, it's bad, like Nexus being dressed down like that, but no, not at all. I mean, that's just like one segment, but already they're looking weaker, I mean, when they first came on, yeah, they were like ripping shit up and like going after the top guy, and now it's like the Raw general manager behind the laptop organises their matches for them. If they're any kind of renegade group, like that would barely matter, would it? They're just like go and take everything, and that's like one of the parts for me where Nexus fails. But yeah, as usual, this video is going flipping from place to place. What else happened on Raw? Yeah, Darren Young got booted out. big deal, basically. He doesn't seem like a real horrible worker. He just doesn't seem to like have the presence like that fans like connected to. Well, judging from that match and his time on NXT, he doesn't really have much that connects him to the fans or anything, or make you interested in what he's doing in the ring. Sure, nothing's like really bad what he's doing in the ring, but you could like watch that match with Cena back and just see how dead the crowd was. It was awful. Yeah, Jericho. Jericho's kind of like acting a bit like a baby face again, even though he's not. It's kind of interesting how they're like adding that kind of development to his character now, or if he is, or whatever. But yeah, it's quite interesting what they're going to do with Jericho and Edge. I'm kind of intrigued to see what's going to happen with those guys in the future, because yeah, I'm guessing this Nexus stuff's going to happen for a while. Who knows? Yeah, and Miz clocked Daniel Bryan one on Raw, so that feud's definitely going on. Michael Cole's still like hating on the Miz, hating on Bryan Danielson and Daniel Bryan rather, and it's pretty good, pretty interesting. Another thing, Daniel Bryan is still allowed to do his Dragon Gate USA wrestling shows, even though he's like back, which is kind of interesting, really. So I don't know if like Daniel Bryan has actually signed a contract back after being fired. I'm sure a lot of people still think it was a work that he was fired, but I think he was like fired more for like a public eye kind of thing. And when Vince talked to him on the phone, he probably said, look, like, you'll be back when all this has died down and when Linda McMahon's doing well in her politics or whatever. And yeah, oh yeah, what else? Evan Bourne's still not on Raw. It looks like his push like just seems like kaput, like they do so often, these pushes. Randy Orton's just like the man of facial expressions. That's what he has. He's learned how to do that to like draw the people in now, just like kind of Hogan used to, and just like The Rock used to as well. And yeah, I very much admire Orton for that. I think he's doing well. It's just a shame I'm not interested at all in seeing him against Sheamus. But yeah. What else? Well, Tyler Black's been signed by WWE, and the fact that Bryan Danielson's back as well makes me more excited for that, because I loved their matches that they had in Ring of Honor in 2008. They had a very memorable match at one of their pay-per-views where like I think Tyler Black powerbombed Daniel Bryan into the ring ropes, and like the ring just kind of fell apart a bit, and it was great. Yeah, and they just had really good technical wrestling matches, and I'm interested to see how they use Tyler Black. And yeah, and God, that's just some WWE thoughts for you. Yeah, don't really have much more to say, but yeah, if you think of anything you want me to talk about, let me know. Thank you.